Wow. Basement tapes number 9. This one is it's a doozy. It's a treat. A treat for all you folks out there. Um, let's talk a little minor league baseball. Let's talk about a little regional minor league baseball. Let's talk about a guy on the East Coast in his basement trying to collect a certain player from West Coast regional minor league baseball. This is the 1920. That's 1920 Zeenut set. 151 cards of various sizes. They're hand cutters, as they say. $12,610 in total value, average value of $83.51 if you have an abacus. Some cards have been seen without grandstand. These cards measure approximately 1 3/4 by 3 5/8 inches, according to the folks at Beckett, probably in 2012. This is a tricky one. This is all minor leaguers, as we say, and this has some people that we haven't even heard of, but I've heard of one of them, and I have the Ray Keating 1920, and it might be one of my favorite, as far as artistically, one of my favorite of the Zeenuts that I have. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Ray Keating Zeenuts from various years, missing one to complete the whole run. So let's go over to TCDB and talk about 1920 Zeenuts. Beckett will tell you it's Zeenut. TCDB will tell you it is Zee hyphen capital NUT. And these are buttes. If you can look at my screen and see them scrolling across, they really are beautiful cards. 1 3/4 by 3 5/8, as we say. Grandstands in the back, a player superimposed in front of that to give it a little dimensionality. It's got Zeenut series, such and such on the front, depending on the series, 1920, and it has the player's last name with their baseball team on the front. So let's see what we have here. Any Hall of Famers in there? Sam Crawford's in there with the Los Angeles Angels. So no number, Sam Crawford. Look at that beaut. These are blank backs. Crawford, L.A. Wonderful, wonderful cards. Really a fun little piece of baseball history. A lot of players came up from the Pacific Coast League. Of course, we know about Jolton Joe DiMaggio and the splendid Splinter Ted Williams. We know about the work Lefty O'Doul did out there and all that fun stuff. So let's talk a little bit about the teams. The Los Angeles Angels, the Oakland Oaks, the Portland Beavers, the Sacramento Senators, the Salt Lake Bees, San Francisco Seals, Seattle Rainiers, and the Vernon Tigers. Vernon Tigers, you say. Let's see what we have here. I'm confused. I'm sure it's California sometime. Vernon, California in the Pacific Coast League. Let's see here. They were from 1909 to 1925, AA, and the Pacific Coast League. So Vernon Tigers in Vernon, California, which is kind of up near Santa Barbara. So just a little bit inland of Santa Barbara. I just learned that about 30 seconds ago. So 8 teams from that league. Let's see here. Errors and variations. There's a Jack Bromley with a dark cap and a Sloppy Thurston with a dark cap. Not sure if any conventional Major League Baseball sets have a Sloppy Thurston with a dark cap on his head. TCDB, a little thin on trivia and other stuff, but let's click this external link. There's some external links you can look at and all that stuff. Again, I have one of these bad boys. I have the Ray Keating, and it's a beaut. And these cards are, again, kind of sepia-toned photographs, kind of pasted over top of what looked to be painted grandstands in the background. Some of the grandstands repeat, but really fun stuff. One Hall of Famer, I think that's Wahoo Sam Crawford. And we have, of course, let's look at the checklist real quick, and you guys will be able to see my Ray Keating here if you want. I just think that's a pretty cool card. So anyway, Ray Keating, formerly of the New York Yankees / Highlanders. And now in the Pacific Coast League, he was with looks like the LA Angels at that point. So Ray Keating would pitch in the minor Pacific Coast League for many, many, many years until the 30s, actually. So anyway, there you go. Z-Nuts. What were Z-Nuts again, right? Let's look at what Z-Nuts were. They're probably nuts in bag. What was a Z-Nut, you say? Let's see here. It just says that it was a popular confectionery company that made several products, including the Z-Nut. But what is a Z-Nut? A Z-Nut sounds a bit like a Cracker Jack. The product was not candy per se, even if it was marketed in such a way. Rather, it was a mixture of popcorn, peanuts, and coconuts. But as this picture shows, it clearly was not too similar to the loose Cracker Jack product in that it was shaped like a large candy bar of sorts. The bar was sold for 5 cents. So let me see if I can bring this up for everybody. I don't see the Z-Nut. Well, on Net 54, it looks like there is a Z-Nut situation happening. So let me see if I can get us over to there. Stop that share screen. Let's see what we got here. Present this share screen. Was totally unprepared for this, but this is called Learning to Fly. Z-Nut, waltz, sung, and chorus. That's not right. Anyway, I don't see anything on Net 54. There was supposed to be a candy bar on there, but there wasn't. So just an ad for Zeenut, which is a song, not necessarily a card or candy. So anyway, we're stopping sharing that. Zeenuts would be around for quite a bit, and we're going to look at them more in a second here. There's the song that was published, which was shown to us in the previous picture. So sorry, my dog's hacking up here. Anyway, 1920 Z-Nuts, no designation per Jefferson Burdick, apparently. I have one of those out of the 152. These are hard to get. These are hard to get for a chap on the East Coast. There is a dentist in Idaho who sets up at the National that I've bought a lot of these from, both in person and on eBay. Again, missing one of these to complete my Ray Keating run. So, bam, Z-Nuts 1920, fun little Pacific Coast minor league baseball cards. Adios.